Hi everyone, Marion Emberson here. I just want to share with you WOW's latest launch of new products. It's a nice small launch and it's just beautiful. So I'm going to show you a few samples, I'll show you the products and then we'll just make a couple of bits. So first of all, I've used this one so much, I can't even find my little packaging that it comes in. But this one, this trio is called Island Time. And it's got soft aqua in there, which is just it's a translucent powder, and it is just a very soft aqua colour. It's beautiful. Then we've got Clear Ocean. Now, Clear Ocean is still that soft aqua colour, but there's a pearl glitter in there. Yeah, a pearl glitter. It's stunning, it really is. And then this one is called Sea Flower. So again, it's got that soft aqua base. This one would be classed as opaque because it's got opaque bright white ultra high in there, and there's silver in there as well. So you're going to get like a mix going on there. The Clear Ocean is a translucent as well. And then this is stunning. This is from Herbert. She's on our design well, actually she manages our design team. She's an amazing woman. This is her Frosted Jewels trio. If I show you on the back, look, you can see the colours there. So you've got, and is it Antique? I always get the names wrong. Antique Rose, Antique Silver and Antique Gold, and they are so subtle. They're opaque, so they're like white bases, and then they've got these coloured glitters going on in there, and they're just stunning, absolutely stunning. And then this one, Time Traveller, when I first sort of like put this together, I was a bit like, oh, I don't know, do you know, the colours? And then I kept looking at it and kept thinking Harry Potter. And then I saw what some of the girls on the design team have done, and they've done Halloween cards with it, and it's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. So you've got Fossil, which is opaque, Sunbeam, which is translucent, and Royal Purple, which is translucent. You can see the colours better there. And then, oh no, sorry, one more powder. Oh, jumping ahead of myself. This one is just gorgeous. This is Obsidian, and this is a mix of gold, silvers, whites, all ultra highs. You get an amazing look with this. I love this one. Well, I love them all, but some of them I just love a little bit more. And then we've got two stencils. They're 6" by 6". They have a little hole so that you can hang it on your book ring. This one's called Splots, and then this one's all squared up. So let me just move a few things out the way, and then I'm just going to show you some samples. So this is that Obsidian on the background there. So it's just been sprinkled on and then heated from underneath. So no ink. And then that's got the soft Clear Ocean, I think that one's got on it. I always forget now. This one's been done with the Island Time trio and the pouncing technique that we've done in a previous video, and then sandwiched in between there. This one was done with the Island Time trio and some gold ultra high, but using an acrylic block to make our background shape. So you could do any shape that you've got. I used the Catherine Paula acrylic blocks because I thought they were just cool. There's the Splots with the Obsidian and the Island Time and a bit of gold ultra high. Just look how that goes into it. It's beautiful. This one, this isn't using an acrylic block. This is using a tape reel. So I just laid that down, sprinkled all my powders in, lifted it up, and then heated from underneath. Really simple. This one is the Splots stencil again, but this time I've done it through a Sizzix machine with a tan embossing mat. So I actually used it like an embossing folder. And then there's that Obsidian on there, which I just love. And then I think I'll replicate this card. I might use a different butterfly. This one's from A Pocket Full of Happiness. I will link it. It's beautiful, but I have just got my hands on another butterfly. So I want to give that a go. So yeah, there's that one there. Then there's a few here from the Frosted Jewels. They're just so pretty. Let's just make sure I'm in shot for you. I could have been doing this all out of shot. They're really, really subtle, absolutely beautiful powders. Perfect for weddings, christenings, sympathy, that sort of thing. Just stunning. Look at that on a cover plate. They've just got just a beautiful amount of sparkle to them. And then there's just a couple here. So this is a tissue technique. This is using the Time Traveller trio. The colours really work together. And then this is it as well, but this is using that acrylic block technique. So these were the small square blocks from Catherine Paula. So I just use them as stamps as such. So, oh, and there's one more to show you. So this one is where I've used the Fossil from the Time Traveller. And did I write it on the back? Yeah, Soft Aqua from the Island Time trio. And it's just a soft brayer effect. I call it a soft brayer effect because I literally just go in really gently with my brayer, do one colour, heat it, next layer, do another colour, heat it. And then all these flowers, I might do this in a video actually, have all been done using the Julie Hickey flowers that are die cuts. Just beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to do it similar to that one. So let's take my stick and stamp mat, which I'm learning to use all the time. It is really good. It really is. I probably need to clean it. I have got the spray cleaner, so I need to give it a bit of a clean. Shall I use the Splots this time? Let's do some Splots, and we'll do a little bit of bumping. So this is a new one, so I haven't opened this one yet. I normally, well actually I'll show you what I do. I take a knife, let's move this out of the way. I'll do it on a bit of paper. But I just go in and slice along the top. And then that just makes it so much easier. I said in a previous video, no offence to whoever invented this idea, it just drives me mad because I get it stuck to everything. Okay. Christopher Allen, if you are watching this, we would love in the UK one that goes for UK size cards. That would be lovely. Okay, so we're just gonna stick this down. Just make sure I'm about even. All right, do you know what? I think I'll get myself some embossing paste. Hang on a minute. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to go in. Let's go sea glass. Oh, I might go mixture. Oh, here I go. Right, I don't want to do the whole thing. I just want to get bits of it. So I'm just randomly going in with the pattern. Can have a little lift so I can see I need a bit more over here. Have a look. That's nice. Yes, do you know what? I love that. I just love that. Let's go a little bit heavier in a few places. Ah, like that. A little bit heavier there. I love that you can lift it up and just look at it. Nice. Okay, so I am now, let me just come over a little bit more. See, I look too much. Okay, so that was sea glass. And I think I'll just stick with that one colour. I'm just going to take a cloth while this is still in place. I can move it, it doesn't matter. And just take off that ink. And what I want to do now, I want to keep my card on there, but I'm just going to, so where this was, just give it a little nudge. So you just move it over. So you either decide, so that's it in place, you either come down like that and then you'll get a shadow effect at the bottom, or you come over to the side and you'll get a shadow effect to the side. And I think I like that. So stick that back down. And I'm going to use the Eyes Ink texture paste. All different embossing pastes will work. I just happen to like this one. I like gesso. There's all sorts that I like. So let's just take a bit of that. And then I'm just going to follow around roughly. Doesn't matter if I don't get it in exactly the same places. But I'm just roughly following it around. And you can always take bits off. And there we go. And then just give that a little clean up. And you want to make sure that you're going to clean your stencil as well. You don't want it drying on there. See, look, so we've got that there, but we've also got that coming from behind as well now. So because I'm doing this, all I'm going to do for now is lay a baby wipe. Whoops, top and bottom, she says, pulling loads out in one go. Just to keep it moist while I'm doing this, and then I can clean it up afterwards, and then I'm not going to damage it. So let me just take this. This is important. See, I've got all bits on mine. That's why I need to clean it, because I didn't put this back on. You need to put this back on. Do you know what would be a good idea if it had a flap? You could just flap it over. That would be good. Okay, so let's just move that out the way. And I think I'm going to go sea flower on this. So this has got the aqua in there, and it's got the silver and the whites as well. So I'm just going to go all over. Da, da, da. Give it a little tap. If you've got little tiny bits you don't want, you can just get rid of those before you heat set it. And then let's just put this back in. I've already gone through 2 lots and now I keep using it. It's lovely. Okay, heat tool. So because it's got a paste on there, I can heat it from the top. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not flying off anywhere. So I'm trying to come in at an angle so you can see it bubbling up, because it's just gorgeous. And look at that. It just bubbles so beautifully. Really, really lovely. That just makes a really nice background. Do you know what, actually, if I'd done that again, I was just thinking as I was doing it, and I thought what I should have done was just thrown little bits of the sea flower on there and kept some of just the white paste, like, or I could have put white embossing powder on there, because that just looks really stunning as well. But I've done it this way now. So, okay, so what I'm going to do now, so this one, I love this butterfly, absolutely. Oh, I just took it off. Whoops, I'll just stick that back down. No, I won't. I'll get some glue in a minute and stick that back down. See, detachable butterfly wings. as I say, this little set is from A Pocket Full of Happiness. She is based in Germany. She does the most beautiful designs, absolutely stunning. And she does ship out to the UK, Europe, the States, and her shipping rates are really reasonable as well. So I will link her. But look, I wanted to have a little play with this. I bought this one, Dainty Butterfly, it's called, from that paper. I don't know if they're called, oh, it is Paper Rose. I keep calling it Paper Roses. I keep thinking that's an S. Yeah, so it's Paper Rose. They're Australian. I got this from scrapbook.com, but I will link them as well. So I thought I'll just do it with this. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use Obsidian for the solid. So let me grab a piece of cardstock and then my ink pad and my brayer. Make sure it's clean. And I'm just gonna get lots of ink on there. Just want to make sure it's the right size. So just make sure you cover it enough in your ink. Okay, pop that there. I'm gonna flip this paper over in case there was ink on it. And then just throw this. And when this melts, this is just amazing. Oh, look, I didn't get enough ink on the bottom there. But that should be all right. That should still be big enough. Yeah, I would have thought so. So let me just pop that back in there. And I'll turn that over, ready to do the other bit. But first, I'm just going to heat set this. So let me just go from underneath. That is just yum. And then I'm going to do this side as well. In fact, I think I'll chop that and then I can get them both in the thing at the same time. And then this one, I think I'll just, oh, do you know what? I'm going to do this in the clear ocean because this has got the pearl glitter in there. So let me just do this. Lots and lots of ink. Flip it over. And do that. And then throw this back. And then I'm going to heat this from underneath. And you can just see that's got that beautiful pearl glitter in there. Really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to put this through my Sizzix. I've just grabbed myself some wax paper. I always recommend that when you're doing bits that have been embossed. So let me grab me, can't see me dies now. Okay, so that one is going to be that, and then that one is going to be that. So all you wanted to make sure is that these were cool. You don't want to run them through while they're still hot. So I've got it on my precision plate, which you don't actually need a precision plate for this sort of die, but this die, it works beautifully. So let me just pop that out of the way. Okay. And then let's just give that a... You got... Look at that. See, look. I don't know if I'm putting this video out before I've done another video or if this is going after that other one. I can't remember now. But there is a video where I show you using this. So keep these bits, don't throw them away. And then if you have got any bits, it's not that they haven't cut out. They might have just got stuck. There was just, I could have just flicked them like that. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. So like with this, you could even keep the solid bit and you could colour that with ink. And then, oh, do you know what? I might do that. Let's see how gentle I can be. I'm not very gentle. Okay, let's just move those over and out the way. And then I'll just give myself a little clean up. This is my Superior Smooth cardstock from WOW. And I'm just gonna go in and fold it. I've just cut it completely in half. And then do that. That's gonna go on there. I'm just gonna do a sentiment inside. So let me just put my tape, which is there. This is a little tip I picked up from someone years ago when I was at a show, and I thought it was a fantastic idea, where you just pull out four edges, and then you can lay it down on your card, get it in position, and then when you're happy, you can peel it away. Do I want to go that way or do I want to go that? I think I'll go this way. So I'm just gonna lay this down like so, and then you can just, and I don't always remember to do it, quite often I forget, like with everything else. And that's settled there. And then I think, shall I go flat with this? And then lift that up. It's just so pretty, isn't it? So, so pretty. So I will go, let's get my lovely Ultra Bond. Give it a little pierce. Oop. That's one way of getting it out. Oh dear, that's quite a lot. Let's take some of that for that, because we only want that in the centre. This can come off at an angle. I'd probably need to hold it on there a little while. I'll just give that a little, because what you're doing is you're getting it to stick through on the embossing powder as well. So it might curl a little bit, but it will go flat eventually. So let me just do that. And I love doing cards like this because I'm not even going to put a sentiment on it. I can put one there, or I could just put one inside, but I don't know what I want to use this for yet. This would make a lovely birthday, get well, anniversary, anything like that. So, or thank you. So I like to sort of do myself a load of cards and just leave them sitting there so I'm ready for when I've forgotten someone. And then I can just quickly put a sentiment on there. So that's using that. I just think it looks gorgeous. And then let's do another. What should we use this time? Oh God, see, you can tell again, I'm not prepared. I'm never prepared. Let's put that on there. And I think, shall I just give it a little bit of colour? So we've just got a really subtle, very, very subtle background. Do I want to use... I'm just trying to think of a design. So I'm thinking if that's that big, oh, do you know what? I'm going to go... Let me slice this one open. I've just thought... There I can use it. And then where's my tape? I'm going to go at an angle. I do like doing them on angles. I've done a couple that I showed you before on an angle. Let's go through there. Oh, I've missed a little bit. Silly me. Okay, through there. I need my brush that I use for this, which I believe is here. So this is my brush I keep for my WOW ink. And what I'm going to do, I am going to take the Obsidian. And I think, what should we do? What should we do? Shall we go... Oh, do you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use... Shall I just keep it all like greys? And I'm going to use the Primary Fossil out of the Time Traveller. So let me... Okay, I want to get... And then I'm gonna just sprinkle. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I've changed my mind again. So I'm gonna go soft aqua. I'm just gonna give that a little flick, make sure there's no loose bits. And then I'm going to throw the soft aqua on. Oh, if you get little bits like that, just get rid of them. If you need to, you can take a little brush where I've handled it. Got a little bit there. Okay. I'm going to do the butterflies in the fossil. Okay, so let's just pop that there. Let's give that a heat. Right, so now let me just put that to the side. I'll keep that there so I know where it is when I want to show you in a minute. Look, I should put my lid on my glue because I'm going to end up with it all getting stuck again. So let me just stick a couple of ink pads on there just to flatten it out a wee bit. And then I'm going to do, what have I done with the butterfly? I'm just going to use these ones, so I just need sort of that much. Now, shall I add a little bit? Oh, I don't know whether just go the grey. Oh, my brain. I know I'll change my mind once I'm halfway through it. Oh, what have I got on there? Got a bit of fibre on there. Is that going to be 1, 2? That should be enough. Now, what shall I do? Shall I do a little bit of... Oh, right. So let's just do my usual. Just do a little bit of this. Just a tiny bit, not lots. And that really is just a tiny bit. And then... Because don't forget, it's a die that doesn't show everything because you're just using the outline of it. So then let's go with the fossil. And then we'll see how this comes out. See, I done it wrong. I didn't flip my paper over. Oh dear. Okay, so let's just heat set that. There's only a tiny bit. It might not be enough. It might not show. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder... Do you know what? Let me just try something else. Just heating it up again. And this time I'm going to sprinkle a bit more into it while it's still molten. Oh. Go from underneath again. Okay, so don't forget, that's translucent, so it's going to take on the colour, because I put it over the top, whereas by putting it on the bottom of the card first, that's picking up the colour of the card, and then I put the fossil over the top, but then putting the translucent over the top of the fossil, you can see it's gone in, but it has kept all the little white and silver bits in there, so that's cool. So let me just bring this back in. Okay. That just drops out so beautifully. And do you know what? Keep these bits because you can stencil through them. And that looks nice. So let's just see. It's got a little bit. All right, it has just picked it up. I should have done more of the sea flower. Do you know what? After all the years that I've been doing embossing, I still learn. I'm still learning myself. So let's just bring this in. And then I'm just thinking we could just offset those. Oh, don't that look pretty? You could. Oh. Oh, that looks nice as well. I don't know what I like now. Oh dear. Oh, I love them both. I love them both. That's a bit bolder. Well, while I'm thinking, I'm going to stick it down while I'm thinking. Oop, don't need that much. So that can go there. And then little tiny bit on there, just slightly offset that. So I love that, love, love, love. Could just put one in the middle, but I don't know, I think that looks really pretty. What do you think, guys? With or without? Actually offsetting it slightly as well, giving it a shadow. That looks nice as well. Got sticky glue all over my fingers. Oh, what do you think? What do you think? I'm such a procrastinator. I'm a nightmare. My own worst enemy. Oh, do you know what? I really like that. And I'm just going to slightly offset it. So, like we did with the stencil, position it and then just slightly move it over. How pretty is that? Right, that is ready to go onto a base card again, but I'm just going to wait for that glue to dry. But that just looks so lovely, and that's why when you use this stuff, don't throw your bits away, because look, it's just beautiful. Couple of, oh, where's my little look. There. Some little gems. Oh, do you know what? I did get some sequins as well, but I've lost my gem picker up, I think. Well, I haven't lost it. I haven't got it out because I wasn't going to do this. So let me just put this directly on me mat. How pretty is that? So lovely. So pretty. I really love that. I love it when I just do something out my head. I wasn't going to do that. So yeah, that's just showing the Obsidian with the Island Time trio. Think of it, Marion, think of it. And look, it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So really lovely. Just a couple of little cards just to show you WOW's new release, which is going to be available, well, it's available now. So yeah, go treat yourselves. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. Bye.